Yo guys, what's up? Welcome back to my third episode in the series Forgot the Light There. Today, we are doing an ASMR style unboxing of the iPhone XS Max because I realized I never unboxed it on the YouTube channel, so I'm just going to do a quick re-unboxing. So. Here we have the iPhone. Inside, Apple stickers. The terms of privacy and policy terms. And of course, we have the SIM tool, which you can cut your finger. So I'm just going to put it back here. The SIM tool is used on the iPhone in order to, I hope you guys can hear me, eject SIM card. But we're not going to be doing that today. So yeah, there's the ASMR style unboxing. Hope you guys enjoyed that. I don't know, it was like a raving thing, and I thought I'd try it. I know I'm not very good, I need a better microphone to do that. So I might just be like branching out into that in the future, just like for fun, to try. So yeah, I actually wouldn't mind like just trying an ASMR video for one of my many Apple products that I get. Anyway, enough of that. Let's get on to another comparison video in my new series, iNtuitive, in which I do book reviews, tech reviews, product reviews, and I do ideas. So let's get into it. So first up, the case I have is the iPhone XS Max's dark black case. This is the silicone case. I like it better when it's like that, but silicone case. So this is actually I have on the wallpaper for silver right now, even though this is the base gray version. Cause yeah, Face ID works. Swipe up. First, let's do a quick tour. So first off, one of the many things I can do is Apple Pay with my face. So that's cool. When I turned it around, I don't know if you guys can see, but there's like a pink button flashing. But you know what's funny? I can only see that on this screen. So maybe that's what I see whenever I watch those YouTube videos about my phone. So yeah, just noticed that Face ID work. It works. Okay. So let's get onto the phone. First of all, the case I'm using, I said before, it's the silicone case by Apple for the iPhone XS Max. This is the 512 gigabytes, so it's the fully spec'd out version. Yeah. And I will be doing a review on Apple Watch soon. Yeah, I used to have iPhone 10. So yeah, let's just check it out. So, right here, I'll just like do quick, like, so I have Jetpack Joyride on here. One of my favorite games. I'll do a quick face thing, so I'm gonna get Geekbench. So let's just do it like this. Hope you guys can see the phone. Geek. So yeah, you guys can see the phone. Let me turn around the brightness here. Now you guys can hopefully see I have Geekbench up. So now my Face ID actually worked in order to install the app. So I find that really cool. And yeah. So what we're actually going to be doing is comparing that to my dirty old 6 Plus. And then later we'll do the 8 Plus, my 8 Plus, and my 7 Plus. And yeah, for now, we're doing 6 Plus. Here we go. To 10s Max. And they actually have matching lock screen wallpaper. So there's just like so much stuff here. That I can't even get rid of it. Like, it's so glitchy on the first part. So can't see, so I've lift to wake on here. Actually have matching wallpaper. There's no tap to wake on this phone. But yeah, you can tell the big difference. One has this huge screen, and it's just so nice. And then the other one has a small screen. Sorry for any background noise. But yeah, they look fairly similar. Except like I have a damaged silicone case. That's okay. So, I'm going to be comparing their specs and all of their stuff just because that's what I'm doing for the first 3 episodes of this series. So, yeah. So let's get started. So first we're going to start off by just comparing their normal specs, because I have their specs pretty much memorized. So yeah. Sorry for any background noise. So this is a 6S Plus, this is the 10S Plus, or 10S Max. So yeah, 4 phones later. Well, not really, because like there was no 9, but it's actually 4 phones later, so... 10, okay, 5 phones later. Actually, more than... Anyway. So this one has the 6.5 inch Super Retina display. I'm just going to unlock it with my face. Face ID worked. This one has the 5.5 inch Retina display, which was what they kept the Plus model sizes at for a majority of time. Let's just take off the cases, because I feel like the case distracts from the phone, even though this case feels so soft. Anyway, yeah, and if you really look at them, the real size, the size of the phone is the same, but the size of the screen itself is not. This one has the dual 12 megapixel camera wide angle telephoto, just like the 7 Plus and 8 Plus, except for the fact that it's the vertical camera, so it has all of that stuff. This one's 7 megapixel true depth, this one's 5 megapixel FaceTime, and of course true depth is only available on the 10 series anyway. And also, I have like this damage, so I'm gonna need to repair my phone. It's like really bad damage. It's like a tiny little scratch, so if I'm able to reflect the light properly. There, right where the light is, can you see those tiny scratches? Oh my god. It like hurts my heart, so I need to get another phone or something. No, I'm just kidding. I just sounded really funny there. I'm just joking. This one obviously has Face ID, so let's just do, as you can see, Face ID just worked. And this one has Touch ID, so once I tap my finger on the home button, it'll turn on. This one has the A12, I believe, Bionic chip with the neural engine and the next gen A12. And sorry, my phone locked. And sorry for background noise. They're like having a conversation. Sometimes they talk really loud. So that's what happens. And then this one has the Touch ID with the A9 chip. Next up, 2 meters, water resistant for 30 minutes. So it's just 2 meters instead of 1 meter. So it's IP68. And this works with wireless QI charging, or key charging, C thing. So this one has a 1,000,000 to 1 contrast ratio and True Tone display. This one has 1,300 to 1 contrast. So you can already tell. This one also has a glass back. This one has like the metal back. This one has stainless steel sides. This one same aluminum sides. This is just full RGB, while this is wide color display. They both have 3D touch. This one has a 625 max brightness, just like the 7 Plus and 8 Plus. This one has HDR as well, and it's 2688 by 1242, I believe. And this one is 1920 by 1800, or no, not 1800. I think it's 1080 pixel resolution with 401 ppi or pixels per inch. And this one, I think it has 450 to 458 ppi, I'm not really sure, but yeah. Obviously this one's OLED, this one's LED, this one has multi-touch while this one's IPS. So yeah, those are some differences. By the way, the 10R is only 100 better with its contrast ratio, so it's only 1,400 to 1, partly because it's LCD instead of OLED. So yeah, there's a difference. In terms of the form factor, if you look at it, the side buttons, basically everything's the same. They're the same size, but the side buttons are like, this side button of the iPhone XS Max is much larger, and it can do more, like it activates Siri, while this side button just turns off the phone, or turns it, puts it to sleep. So, yeah. And this one has a home button, and all the bezels, like, I can't really stand these borders anymore. Unless it's like an A+ or something. Oh my god, I hit the phones. Anyway, this one's the only one that's splash water and dust resistant. So IP68, yeah. IEC. We all know the typical stuff. This one is actually, so this is 6 point, it's actually a little bit smaller if you look at it completely than the 6S Plus, so it's smaller than all of the phones. That's why all of this stuff is like actually like a little bit lower than everything. But yeah, so this one's like 0.0 some inches and smaller. I know they're like 6.2. I believe the 6S Plus is 6.23. This one's 6.21 or 6.20. Not sure. Okay, I guess that happened. So that was weird. Cool, I guess. Oh, by the way, I might be doing a giveaway. So if y'all want a free iPhone XS Max, make sure to like, subscribe. So once I hit, let's say, 100 subscribers, and if this video gets to over 1,000 views, I will give away an iPhone XS Max. And this is not sponsored, so yeah. Here, I will even show the iPhone XS Max inside the box. Let me just get all the stuff out. So I've taken off the things. So if you look inside, there's an iPhone XS Max in there. It's unactivated, but I did already open the box because I had to authenticate it beforehand because it was a part of my upgrade program. So yeah, make sure to check that out. Let me put this back inside. This inside, and this inside. I'm also filming on an iMac for all those who are wondering. So iPhone XS Max, if you want one, make sure to check it out. It's the same one as this one. So yeah. Next thing, moving on. So we did height, width, depth, and weight, all of which are better on this phone. They're thinner, except the depth. This one's actually like 0.01 inches more, and this one is like some ounces heavier, but that's fine. Also, one thing I will say, don't try and bend your iPhone in half. Oh my god, like when I do this, I can feel it. Like, if I were to do that, oh my god, it would just splinter my hands. Like, same thing with this phone, like I can feel it smashing whenever I do that, I feel. But who would want to bend an iPhone anyway? Like, iPhones are so amazing. I love iPhones. If you guys can't tell. I even have an old, disgusting, no, I'm just kidding. I even have like this super old 5. Oh my god. The phone just called somebody. I even have this old 5. What is that light blinking at the top? Would someone please tell me? Like, why does it do that? I think it's color shift on the phone. No wonder I'm always seeing that, and I'm like, how come it doesn't happen on my phone? Ugh. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. So let's talk about the chip. So this is the A12 Bionic chip with the next generation neural engine, meaning it can handle bigger stuff. It can do a lot of things much faster. While this one is good, better than a lot of other phones out there, but it's still not on the same level. But Samsung's Exynos 9 is actually competing with this A12 and is going to probably compete with the A13 in the future. So also, I don't know why, but nobody online has done any reviews of the Samsung A9 2018 version with the quad camera. So I'm definitely going to do a review on that because it seems like something that's pretty big. Like, not just the camera, but like the phone itself. Like, no mainstream or flagship has really tried to do that, and the A9 series has been like the triple camera and the quad camera thing. So I'm definitely going to do that. I hope everything Apple Pro, all those other people do something like that in the future. Also, I have some ideas for Apple that I will share at the end of the video. I hope Apple actually gets to see this because I really want them to hear about what I have to say, and I'll definitely be trying to send them some blueprints if they actually get interested, because I love Apple and I only just want to make them better with my ideas, and if they don't think my idea is good, so be it. But I just really want them to see this, so please make sure this video goes out so people can actually see my idea. But yeah. So this is the one with the wide angle and telephoto, just like the 8 and 7, except it's vertical. It has 1.8 aperture and 2.4 aperture, while this one just says 2.2, and there's no wide angle and telephoto on this one. This has dual optical image stabilization, which the 10R, even the 8 and 7, which both have dual cameras, don't have dual optical image stabilization. So yeah. Oh my. So no, I didn't drop it. It like slipped. So yeah, that's why you don't use it on its own. These backs, especially the one of the iPhone max. It's not very grippy, like it's like slipping off. If it falls, it's done because it's glass. So that's one of the big things. Quad LED portrait mode with bokeh and depth control, so you can like control the blur behind the photo. Also, you have portrait lighting with natural studio contour, stage light, and frame. And then you have like the one that turns it black and white, stage mono. And you have smart HDR for photos. So this one actually does things on its own, while this one does not do things on its own. So that's why smart versus not smart, non-smart devices, sort of that type of thing with the camera. This also has 4K video recording at 30 frames per second, while this one has 4K video recording at 24, 30, or 60 frames per second. This one also does